Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a reading for Virgo for the week of July 15th through the 21st. This will be a general reading, so if this reading doesn't resonate with you, Virgo, please feel free to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements to see if those readings are more in line with your upcoming week. Also, this will be a Celtic cross reading, and I will go ahead and explain the placements of the cards as I place them down. And hopefully this reading resonates with you. So thank you so much for joining me again. I'm going to shuffle the cards one more time and then cut the cards to see what the overall energy for the week is. So the overall energy for the week is the Three of Pentacles. Some of you have been building, collaborating on the future here. So let's get started. We have the Five of Pentacles. This is in your present situation, Virgo. We have the Chariot. This is what's helping or hindering your situation. We have the Star card. This is in your subconscious, and this is also Aquarius energy, so some of you may be dealing with Aquarius. You have the Ten of Wands. This is in the recent past. You have the Five of Cups. This is in your conscious. We have the Hangman. This is in your future. We have the High Priestess. This is how you see yourself. We have the Six of Cups. This is external to you and how others see you. You have the Ten of Swords. This is in your hopes and fears. And we have the Devil. This is the outcome for the week, and this is also Capricorn energy. So some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn here. So let's get started, Virgo. Now what I'm seeing here is that in the recent past, some of you have been overburdened. Now this may be overburdened with work, or this may be overburdened by the responsibilities that come with the relationship. Because what's going on in your current situation, Virgo, is some of you are feeling very lonely with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is indicative of someone that is left out in the cold, specifically relating to unrequited love. So some of you have been feeling insecure, and again, feeling very much left out. Now, what's helping or hindering the situation is the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot does talk about challenges, and it's about making sure that you're reining in those challenges that come up. So, if this is involving a relationship that is making you feel somehow overburdened, or a relationship that is taking on more responsibilities than you care for, Virgo, it's essentially with the Chariot card, it's indicating that someone needs to rein in those responsibilities to be able to move forward and overcome them. Now, there is hope, because this is what's driving your situation for the week. There is hope here with the Star card. You are hopeful that things will look better, things will improve, that somehow things can somehow create the dreams that you wished for. However, having said that, the Five of Cups is in your conscious placement here. Now, some of you are, or the person that you're dealing with, Virgo, so please feel free to reverse the roles here. Someone is feeling or unable to let go of the past. Here's someone that's feeling very regretful, someone that's feeling very sad and overtaken by grief. And that has led you or your person, and will lead you to the Hangman placement in the future. And that's cautioning you to take a pause here, or actually asking you to take a pause and look at your situation. Now, for those of you that are feeling that what you're dealing with is overwhelming you and it is very turbulent, with the High Priestess in your how you look at yourself is asking you to look and trust your intuition. trust the wisdom that you have gained from your experiences and go with that experience and that wisdom that you have to rely upon. And those that are trusting themselves, what's external to you and your environment is the Six of Cups. Some of you are going back to things that made you happy or reminiscing about happier times. Maybe some of you are reconciling with friends or with someone romantically that can bring back those memories as a temporary diversion. Some of you may be reconciling with someone from your past, but it's reconciling yourself with memories that are pleasant to, again, provide you a distraction. But be very careful with that. You have the Ten of Swords here in your hopes and fears. Now something is going to come to a drastic end, and it's going to be unanticipated. So for some of you that are in a relationship that is overburdening you, and maybe you're finding that maybe you're not ready for a relationship, because Virgos are very slow to commit. But if this is, say, a relationship that needs to end, it's going to catch you off guard with the Ten of Swords here. Now, the Ten of Swords does talk about someone that is been caught off guard, something that ends, something that collapsed, a breakup, an infidelity, a divorce here. But this individual's already down, so the only way that you could go from here, Virgo, is up. And up is where you need to go, because some of you, for the week, with the Devil card here, may be lingering with addictions. This could be being codependent, and maybe that's where the burden is, and that's what the challenge is that some of you have become very codependent with your person, with your work, or some of you with addiction. This could be due to lust, this could be due to drugs, this could be due to any sorts of addiction that you may have. So be very, very cautious about what you're codependent on, Virgo, because you do tend to be overcritical, not only of yourself, but of your environment, and you do seek perfection. Now, these perfections can become obsessions with that Devil card, so just be very mindful of the fact that things that come out a certain way that you are not pleased with doesn't make them wrong, it just makes them the way they are, and be a bit more open-minded about how that presents itself, and don't be too critical of that. So Virgo, this is what I have for the week. Hopefully this reading resonated with you. If it did, if you would be so kind as to like and comment, and if you haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe so that you can receive additional readings. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a safe time.